Hey guys, well this is the new car that I just got. I don't know if you guys remember the old black one I had, but this is the new car. It's actually an RT. I'm not really sure what the name of the color paint is, but there's a lot of major differences between this car and the old car. But I carried over a lot of the stuff from it. I actually did this yesterday because the paint right here was actually pretty horrible and it looked funny to look at, so I just said, oh, I'm gonna cover that. So I made it black. I wrapped it. It is an RT. You can see the dual exhaust in the back. It doesn't have a spoiler, which kind of pisses me off, but I'll eventually put one on there. The tail lights right here, I actually carried them over from the old car. I just replaced them. I made this black. This I made black. The rims I carried over, so it's the same 20-inch, 45, 40, 245, 45, 20-inch rims. Has the same CCFF halos with LED old 6Ks. I carried over the grill because the chrome grill looks very, very disgusting in that car. Main difference is just the color. The mirrors fold in, which is kind of cool. Never really had that. It already came with the tint. I think it's like a 35 in the front and then like a 5% in the back because I can't really see anything. Another one of the main reasons that I kind of went ahead with this car was financially. The other car, I actually owed more money on that other car than what I can finance this car for, and for obvious reasons I went with the V8. They have more amenities to it. That fog lights actually do work, and I carried over all the stuff that I liked about the other car: the grill, the lights, the rims, the tail lights, and it has a sunroof. And this paint is actually in pretty good condition. There's nothing really too bad with it besides the back where I covered it up, but it's covered up now, so I mean, ain't nothing really bad with it. But yeah, I definitely want to try to get rid of these. I was thinking about getting rid of them, but I'm not sure because they actually stop people from opening the door onto the actual door. It'll hit this before it hits the actual door paint, so I might just leave those on there. I mean, it's not even just that, it's also just the price, because my monthly payments are lower than in my old car. And the biggest thing on top of that is credit. My last car I had financed in-house, and man, don't ever go in-house. They will screw you over. They screwed me over. I was paying 24% interest rate, and it was horrible. I was literally not making a single dent for the longest that I had the car. And I saw this car, and my interest rate went a lot lower. Even though I'm 19, I'm actually going to be making a lot of credit off of this car because I've never had credit. So it should be building up pretty easily after this car. I actually set it to where I can pay my bill for this like a couple days before. So it's one of the biggest differences that I want to point out from my old car to this car is that this car actually has these little buttons right here, and they're extremely useful when you're switching from the regular radio to like the aux cord. It's pretty awesome. But not just that, this car definitely picks up a hell of a lot quicker. I didn't think it'd be a big difference switching from the V6 to the V8, but man, this thing will burn tires like it's, oh god, it's crazy. You don't even expect it. You just put your foot down and the entire car just goes berserk. It's awesome. It gets you from point A to point B, burning rubber. But yeah, the biggest difference between the old car and this car is that this car is actually a little bit older, so the interior is definitely different. But it says 160 on the dash. The biggest difference is it's a V8, and you can hear it when it turns on. Yeah, the whole car rumbles. It's actually pretty nice. The weirdest thing that I could say about this car is it has a little TV, but it's in a weird position. It's like right under here. You just unhook it from back here, and there you go. Goes with the little remote. But I don't really have people back there. Just have a little blanket in case it gets cold. Press enter, nav. You got navigation. But yeah, definitely some other differences. Like this, you can tell it's a little bit older from everything being extremely straight and extremely square. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, this is kind of uncomfortable right here. This little rubber, whatever this is, in the old car it was like leather wrapped. It's extremely comfortable. Put my elbow on, but it's not bad. It's still stuff that's, you know, there. And then right here too, the leather's not right here. It's kind of annoying, but just learn to put my hand out the window either way. But as I'm driving, it's still just as smooth. It still drives just as well. The 5-speed transmission actually gets this thing going extremely fast. Another thing I really like about this car is it has a sunroof. This was actually my third car. I used to have my first car that I had a sunroof, and it was a Dodge Stratus RT. My second car was the V6 Charger, and now I'm in a V8 Charger. It's kind of crazy. I've always stayed with Dodge. Also, the leather in here is a completely different color. And the biggest difference from this car and the other car is the color from the outside. But it still looks exactly the same from the outside besides the color. And it's kind of funny because people ask me, did I get a new car or did I just paint it? And it's kind of the same car, but not really. There's a lot of big differences. But overall, I really like this car a lot. I don't think I would trade this car in. I'm definitely gonna keep this car for a while. But yeah, the power difference between the V6 and this V8 is incredible. So anybody who's looking in for a new car or wants to look at a V6 Charger, I mean, if you don't have the money for it, I mean, don't go ahead and spend the money. It's just stupid. But if you do have the money, spend that extra little bit of money to get the V8. Trust me, it's well worth it. The V6 has its very unique power, and it'll definitely move and get out of the way if it needs to. But this V8 will do that times 2, my nigga.